Hey guys, what's up? It's Aaron with the Detail Code. Do you have a dirty car? Well, reach out to us. We have a few mobile trucks where we can come to you, and we do have a shop as well. So book your appointment at thedetailcode.com. Use the code Lew Sico 23 and receive 10% off. See y'all later.
Well, let's go. Hey, everybody, it's your boy Loser Lou.
Take two.
At 2:40. I'm sitting with my boy Big Q. I am really grateful to see you, bro. Like, it really just came out of nowhere.
Thank you, man. Same here. It's really good to see you. And I hate that it's, you know, like I know I said it last time and everything. It's like I don't want it to be a whole nother 5-6 years before we link up, you know. But here we are.
Hey, you know, we were able to pick up like nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And like,
for sure, man.
I was able to whip something up.
Yes,
and
you did, and I appreciate it, Doug, for sure. You came out the woodwork for me.
Yeah, no, man. I have 3 more of these planned now. Like, you got me working. Like,
hell yeah.
Especially since my, you know, shout out Danny. What up, Danny? Danny's the man. Since Danny, you know, shout out YK2. Like, I know he's out there working. The shop's open right now, and I'm back here doing this.
Appreciate it, Danny.
Shout out Derek. But yeah, we are here at Danny Boy's Hemco, 8806 Bandera Road. We're sitting in the back. I'm sitting with Big Q. We're going to discuss the new album.
Yeah. What it do, everybody? Oh, man. This one's called Nostalgia.
Walking down the street, all I think about is being in love with you.
Marcus made the beat.
That you love me too.
Yes.
Mozzie? Hell yeah.
Mozzie made this beat for sure.
Did he make majority of them?
He made, I think, like, I want to say he made like six or 7 of the beats. And my brother, who's here also, he made a good majority of the beats also.
I swear it could be 5 in the morning.
This one actually, like, I had this beat. I've had this beat, and actually all the ones that Mozzie did on this album since I think like 2019 or so. Like I've just been sitting on them. You know what I mean?
So what, were you sitting on the songs, or one day, like, did you just pick up and just start working, or?
Well,
like, what was the process with that?
With this one in particular, let's just talk about this one. This song, just as an example. This was part of a beat pack that Mozzie gave me that had like, and it's like one of my biggest flexes, to be honest with you, because it's like the last beat pack he ever made before his hard drive crashed and he stopped making beats and shit. So like I got the last of his fucking beats, you know what I mean? And I wrote all these songs. This was actually one of them, and it was like this, but it didn't sound like this. It wasn't like complete like this, you know what I mean? It was very raw and like unfinished, you know what I'm saying? As were all the other songs in that pack. And I sent it back to him, and he was like, that was cool. You know, like,
damn, he hit you with the indirect do better.
Yeah, he was like, I think you could do better, dog. You know, like straight up, like with love, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. Like
straight
that,
up, like
that takes a homie to say that, to be like that. That takes a homie, so that's what's up.
And so I sat on him, and like, and over time, like I said, over the past like 7 years, because this is all cultivated over the past, give or take, 6 or 7 years, I really didn't want to settle for anything. I didn't want to like just be like, oh, that's good enough, or even like, you know, I really wanted to take other people's opinions into consideration. I wanted to do a lot of different things that like were kind of outside of my comfort zone to help me grow a little better and to help me, like, you know, especially with my music, you know, like with the sound, sonically, the production and all that, the writing, everything. I didn't want to just, and I had just dropped the OG, so I was gonna piggyback off of that with a little EP with these songs. That was the plan. And I'm so glad that I didn't do that shit, that I actually sat on these songs and made them better and made them what they are now. Like, you know, kind of like let time go by, let, you know, some learning and unlearning and, you know, like some evolving happen, you know, all that happened. And that was the process with all these songs. Like I didn't put them out or want to put this out or even set a release date until I was happy with the finished product. You know what I'm saying?
When'd you finish it?
Literally just like a few weeks ago, or like like about a month ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's when I well, I would say like a week or two. I don't know if you saw it or not, but like I put out a little promo video about a month ago. Like a few days before I put out that video, that's when I had finished it, and I was just like, okay, I'm good. Now I'm gonna start promoting it. I'm gonna set a release date. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to do that until I was happy with happy with everything, because then I'm gonna. My wife actually like made a good point. She's like, you're stressing yourself out over imaginary ass deadlines that you set yourself that nobody else knows about. You know what I'm saying? So like, why are you doing that to yourself? You know what I mean? Like, don't do that to you. It's like you're stressing yourself out and you're stressing me out. It's like, you know, like stop. It's like
Are you still stressing?
No, I'm good. I'm all the way happy, to be honest with you. Like, and I'm very happy that I made those decisions because, you know, I'm all the way happy and satisfied with this finished product. Like,
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
I feel like this is my best work, to be honest with you.
So what, you're dropping it digitally?
Yeah, it's gonna be available on all DSPs, and it will also be available for sale on iTunes and Amazon for $10 for anybody who's feeling generous. You know, so there's that. But if you already have your membership that you pay for every month, I respect that. You can just go ahead and stream it on your Apple Music, your Spotify, your whatever you pay for, and I'll still get paid. You know, I get paid off the streams also, so it's pretty cool.
How do they find you on iTunes if they're trying to find it?
On iTunes, it should just come up as Big Q. Let's see. Yeah, there I go.
I'm high. I mean, I get high all day, every day, but I don't know. I'm a little nervous right now. Like, I haven't done this in a while, so I'm just like, ooh, like, it feels good. It feels like, it feels good.
Good, man. I'm happy that I'm able to pull you back into your element. You know what I'm saying? Or like because I just want to, you know, just sit and talk with my homie. You know, like I have, like you were saying, like we were talking about, you know, just before we started. You know, like I have missed hanging out and, you know, just talking, because you and I did a lot.
We went to the Empire State Building.
You and I did a lot together,
and we got hooked up at the Empire State Building.
You know, matter of fact, you helped me put out my first album, straight up.
What do you mean? I thought you'd already put music out by then.
Well, yeah, I mean, I had put out music, but I hadn't put out a debut original album on DSPs and all that. Businessman was my first joint. And
really?
Yeah. And I
didn't realize that.
Yeah, and I did all the you remember I pressed up all the CDs, like boxes of CDs.
Dude, I remember we shot it at the Brooklynite.
Yes.
Downtown, RIP that bar. That was an amazing cocktail bar. I miss that bar a lot. And yeah. That was a fun time.
And then all the artist management that you directly or indirectly helped me with was big, dog. You know what I mean? I know that you were trying to get into that, and that like I may have been like a guinea pig for you or something, like, or like a just some you know, just an artist I guess that you wanted to help or whatever. And I just, you know, I really appreciate that, you know. So like you have since then and before then, because we were friends before then, but like since then for sure, dog, I feel like,
Well, if I've never told you, your talent goes beyond this city. So that's why I was so happy that you were willing to like, let's go to New York. I got people in New York. We can have a good time in New York.
Hell yeah.
Dude, we took a shot with Black Rob.
Oh, hell yeah. Man, rest in peace to Black Rob, dog. That was crazy.
Dog, yes, at Comrades.
We bumped into Black Rob in Harlem. Where were we, dog? We were like
It was I remember it was a club called like Comrades.
Dude, DJ Enough was there,
Yes.
bro. DJ Enough was there, and he just like casually walked out and got into a car, and I recognized, I was like, yo, Enough. And he looked at me and I was like, yo, man, I'm a big fan. Like, like I can't believe like I'm just like, you just here on the sidewalk with me, nigga. And like, here, like, can you take my I think I didn't have the CDs with me at that time, because they were in the box at my cousin's apartment or whatever. Like, I didn't expect to like bump into, somebody like that, like, I don't know why, but like, but like we were just going to the club, we were just going out.
Bro, it was so random.
And it was Enough and Black Rob in this club. Like, God damn it, I wish all I had was business cards, and so I gave them both business cards. That
was an epic trip, bro. Like, that was fun. Like, but we just had fun. Like, that's what I really wanted to do. I wanted to get the fuck out of San Antonio. And yeah.
and then the other place we went,
what, Miami?
Was Miami.
Bruh, Art Basel.
The Art Basel. Yep. That was a trip. And my brother can attest to that. I don't know if you remember.
I remember. I don't want to talk about it, though. I know he doesn't want to relive that.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have to bring up old shit or like bad memories.
Miami in December is insane, and I had a fun time out there passing out CDs.
Yeah,
like that, man.
And while we were there, we bumped into who? Nori. Remember that?
Yeah, on that bus. Yes, bro. That's right. We ran into Nori. We didn't get to take a shot with him, but we definitely ran into him.
I still have that picture up on my Instagram.
Fucking funny,
and
bro.
I gave him a copy of Nights Like This.
Dude,
that was when I had that mixtape out, and he took a picture with me, and I saw him like pocket it. So I hope he didn't frisbee that shit later. You know what I'm saying? But like he pocketed it. So hopefully he listened to it, and I think DJ EFN was there with him, and so that was another cool experience with you, another cool trip that we had.
And of course, all the times with Texas Battle League.
Oh yeah, shit, for sure.
All those countless shows, dude. It's wild looking back on that. Sometimes it feels like a whole nother life.
I know, man. Like shit, just like talking about it right now with you is pretty cool, man. Like like.
So your brother made with this beat?
I can't take part in no funny shit.
No, my brother didn't make this one.
Oh, okay. So
this one, OTBS stands for On That Bullshit, by the way.
Okay.
And another part of growth, right, is letting go of toxic people and letting go of toxic shit and not surrounding yourself with bullshit. If you on that bullshit, stay the fuck away from me. Like, don't.
Stay away from cocaine.
Like, if you on that bullshit, stay the fuck away from me.
Yes.
But to answer your question, the name of it's okay. The guy that made this beat, his name is Chilla Man. He's an old friend of ours. I don't know if you ever met him.
I remember him.
You remember him? Yeah. He was super cool. I haven't talked to him in a while, and I actually tried to hit him up about just the credits for this album, to put him on. But I definitely, need to, wherever anybody asks me, like who made this beat, I'm gonna say him, obviously, because that's my homie.
Yeah.
And he changed his name, I guess, to Page Turner, and so that's what the little tag is at the beginning of the song. It says Page Turner.
Hell yeah.
But the ones that my brother made, it'll say at the beginning or at the end or whatever, it'll have his tag on it. He has two different tags. He has one that says Ahmedi made this one, and then the other one where it's like a harmony that just says ham. It's pretty dope.
I know you been mad cause your girl been looking, yeah, she steady been trying to give me that.
But yeah, so the story behind this song,
On that bullshit.
yeah, at the beginning of the song it says "Long live Trips," right?
Long live Trips.
The reason why I say that is because, you know, just because, but also because he's the one that actually gave me this song. He's the one that actually wanted. He's the one that got this beat from Chilla, and then he sent it to me, and he was like, write a hook for it, you know, write a verse for it or whatever. So I did that, and I sent it back to him. He was like, oh, that's just dope, whatever. And then he was supposed to come through and record his verse, but he never did. And I tried to get him to come through, you know, in the months before he passed away, you know, but he never came through. So that's one thing, like, I don't beat myself up about it, but that is one thing that I like wish that I kind of had done in hindsight. You know, it's like I wish I would have just came down here, picked him up, you know, taken him with me and kept him for the weekend, brought him back on Sunday, you know. But like,
man, you can't beat yourself up about that, man. Like,
you know,
yeah. just if it was supposed to happen, it would have happened.
Right. You know, so like I said, I don't, but it is something that I do think about. It's like, man, I wish I kind of would have done that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, brother.
And then my brother slid on this whole, like, he came through. Took a couple shots, got her feeling like a hoe, and now she feeling on my throat, man. I feel like no, oh, back. Don't give me 50 feet, you ain't sucking me to sleep, you ain't giving up the cheeks. I'ma show out for what? I'm impressing. Ooh, no time, I might tell a bitch shoot fly. You know what I'm saying? And I said, and so Trips did get to hear his verse. You know what I'm saying? Like he, I showed it to him, and was like, we need to finish this song, dog. Like, this is a jam, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, you know, whatever. But it was always like one of those things, like with him, is like, you did have to go and pick him up. If you wanted him to chill, like, you did have to go and pick him up. He wasn't gonna be like one of them things like that, like you call him and expect him to show up wherever, you know, like, you know, like, he's not. If he did, he ain't gonna be on time. May he rest in peace. You know what I'm saying, my nigga. But like, if you wanted him to come chill with you, you had to go and pick him up. That was always the thing with me. It's like I would always come and pick him up. And I'm still cool with his dad and his brothers and his whole family. I don't know if you knew, probably not, but like he had like 9-10 brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you know, I do remember him talking about him having a big ass family.
Yeah.
I ran into Big Cree it was about maybe a year ago. No, a year and a half ago.
Shouts out to Cree.
I was taking pictures at the flea market of people dancing because they get so fucking live there on Sundays, and yeah, it was cool to bump into an old face.
I'm glad you bring him up. I don't know if you knew this or not, but he and I had a project that just dropped.
Oh yeah, recently?
Yeah, on Valentine's Day actually. It's called,
where's it at?
It's actually his project. It's called Big Single.
You know if it's on iTunes?
It's supposed to be. I don't know what happened on his end as far as like the upload or whatever, but right now it's only on YouTube, and it's making its way to all DSPs somehow. It's stuck in the universe somewhere.
What was it called one more time?
Big Single. That's one of the singles from the album. But he and I got like, I think 7 tracks together on there, and then there's this other singer. His name is, or their name, I don't know, is Cerna, and the stuff that they got together is pretty dope too. So the whole album is sick. It's let me show you the artwork here, so that you know what to look for.
Right here, you just rolled up some Lazarado. Shout out Doobie Blues. Doobie Blue Genetics. Hey! So it's called Big Single?
Yeah.
Man, I can't find it here. let's get back to. Shout out
man.
Cree though.
Shouts out to Cree, man. And one thing I will say about Cree is that's a hustler's hustler right
Dude,
there.
yeah,
You know what
for
I'm
real.
saying? Like
Yes.
like as long as I've known that man, which is about 15 years, I've never known him to have a job, but he always gets through or whatever, and that's from hustling at the flea markets and fucking actually selling CDs like it's like they're drugs, you know, straight up. He's selling whatever he has like it's drugs, and he is the epitome of what it should be as far as like you know what everybody's trying to do with this music shit, like independently and actually promoting yourself and selling everything out the trunk. Like he is the epitome of all that.
Yeah, he's been doing it like that for a minute.
Yeah, for sure.
What's this track about?
This one is called Communication, and my brother made this joint. Me and my brother made it together,
Let's go.
and I really like this song. This is actually my wife's favorite song, and it's just on some real shit, man. It's just like, you know, when you think about it, communication is everything,
Dude, yes.
and it's and it's really important.
A lot of people don't realize that.
It's really important, you know, to be specific and to you can't expect people to read your mind or to know what you're talking about, you know, whatever. Like, you know,
What do I tell my lady? I was like, sweetheart, I'm sorry. My mind reading abilities died when I turned 30. I've not been able to read minds for 10 years. So I don't know what's going on with you. She didn't like that. Shout out to that.
yeah, man, like this whole album is about growth, and it's about and there's different aspects in every aspect of the word, you know what I mean? There's different things that come along with that, like getting better at communication, getting like just like trying to evolve and be better, just so that you can interact with people better and not have so many. I don't know, if I don't typically have run-ins with people because I'm just not really like a confrontational person, and I know how to talk to people, I know how to use my words and whatnot, you know what I mean, and communicate properly. But not everybody fucking knows how to do that shit, or not everybody's willing to do that shit. They just immediately they resort to their primal instincts of getting mad or getting annoyed or getting irritated or whatever without trying to hear the other person out or whatever the case may be. Like a lot of that shit comes from like trauma and shit that you haven't healed from and whatever, and a lot of that can be fixed by by you like getting out of your own way and going to therapy and going to counseling, and
Yeah,
like,
you gotta want it. You gotta want it. Like
you
change.
gotta want it, and like, you know, do the research, go online. We got Google and we got the internet now. We don't.
It's 2026.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm really happy. You know, I quit cocaine with no rehab, and I love that. Shout out to my friends who listened to me bitch about everything I was bitching about at the time, because man, I was not happy.
Shouts out to you for that. Shouts out to you for that.
But I'm good now. I'm happy now.
That's wonderful.
I'm real happy now.
That's wonderful. Sensational.
Womp womp. Of course.
Hey, this is pretty good stuff, dog.
Oh yeah, grown locally. Shout out Doobie Blue Genetics. Shout out Danny Boys.
Is this for me, or is this is just something that you brought for us to?
Oh man, I could take it, bro. Good to see you today, bro. Really good to see you.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for blessing me with this music.
Absolutely, man. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that you got it, you know, ahead of time also, so that you could check it out.
we gotta figure out how to get you on the stage.
Oh yeah, man. Shit. I am gonna need a little bit of a heads up, I guess, or something, you know, because like it's been a while since you've done this. It's been a while since I've done that. That's for damn sure.
Here, let's go with one more track, and then I gotta get back to work.
Word.
Don't tell Danny.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Got the homie Namek on the little drop at the beginning, yeah.
They done fucked up. They're trying to take all the cake away from me, but little do they know, I'm the owner of the factory. So I can constantly make cakes. They're trying to steal one cake. Fucking idiots didn't want to be smart enough or be patient enough to get ownership to the factory or to get a spare key to the factory. They just try to do it in a slick way. So now, you know,
I cut them off. This whole shit is about I think like respecting others and you know, just making sure that you are taking other people into consideration, especially when you're trying to ask for help, you know what I mean, or whatever. Like, you need to be respectful and don't bite the hand that feeds you type of thing, you know, or whatever, you know.
Dude,
or
isn't that wild? That's one of the hardest things for me to do. Ask for help.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Like, dude, I am so stubborn. Like, I don't know, man.
I feel you, and
like, it takes a lot for me to go to like the hospital. Like, I broke out in hives like 2 weeks ago, and I had to go to the ER, and that I had to yo, you gotta go.
At that point, you would have to go, dude, for sure.
Yes.
You gotta go. No, but I feel you, man. It is hard to ask for help. But see, there's motherfuckers out there though that will take your kindness for weakness. You know what I mean? Or, you know, and they will you know, try and walk all over you and whatnot, and that's not cool. Yeah. Or they'll try and take advantage of you, or they'll see you as an ATM. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you've done it once, if you helped them once, you know, if you've helped them once in the past, you know, they're like, oh well, he's got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he'll help me again. You know, because we boys or we're cool or whatever. And it's like, yeah, that's cool, but I think one of the lines in the song is like, yeah, I'll help you, but for how long? Like, when? Like,
exactly.
You know, when?
Yes.
You
how
know,
long?
Like, when are you gonna start helping yourself? You know what I'm saying? You say you out here getting yours when you really out here getting mine, nigga. Shit. You know what I mean? And then I see you on social media, you know, stunting and, you know, flexing like you got it. And it's like, okay, well, you still ain't paid me back. You know?
Man, this sounds like a like plug stories, man. I love it.
Shit, it might be. But like, you know, at that point, you know, I have to be like, well, damn, you know, I guess maybe I set my expectations too high. And so like I just be like, if I'm gonna give you some money or whatever, I consider it a gift. You just hold on to it, just keep it. You know, whatever. I'm not gonna, unless you say you're gonna pay me back, then we have the expectation you're gonna pay me back. Then if you don't, it's gonna be a problem, or, you know, whatever. Like, you know, so I don't even want to get there. But like, yeah, man, I think it's just like, it's a matter of like respect, and, you know, just trying to make sure, you know, that you pay your debts and you be a good person, you know what I mean? Because other people got bills to pay and families and shit too, you know, all that, you know, so. And then like, just real quick, just like, I think I just wanted to point this out, like, about the flip that I did on the title of the song. This is called Dead Prez. I don't know if you remember that. You remember, was that the name of the name of the group, Dead Prez?
Of course.
Okay. And they had the song Hip Hop. Yeah, that was like their main single. So that's why I put that. That was that little flip in there where it's like, hip hop, hip is bigger than hip hop. And so like it was that, and then it has the sample of Dead Presidents, you know, from Jay-Z. That was a Mozzie flip. So this is another song that I had been sitting on since about 2019.
Damn. Well, I'm glad he threw it all out, man.
Yeah.
Real quick, where can they hear the music one more time? What's your preferred method?
Well, my preferred method, where I listen to my music is YouTube Music. Actually, that's just the app that I use.
You've been on that one for a minute too.
Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah.
It was Google Play before that, but now it's YouTube Music, but I'll be everywhere. All DSPs, so Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, wherever you listen to your music. It will be available for sale on iTunes and Amazon if you're feeling generous, like I said. And you can follow me everywhere at official Big Q the OG.
Thanks for coming out tonight. Thanks for making the time to come out. Thanks for making me do this.
Thank you for having me, dog.
I got a bunch of shit going on in my mind now, and I'm like, hell yeah, like this feels good.
I'm glad I could bring you back, dog. Y'all welcome.
Shout out Danny. I gotta get back to work.
Peace.